It is currently October 4th, 2024, and I think I want to start a business. It's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, but I've never really put any action towards it, and I've kind of been scared to do it. So as of a couple days ago, that's kind of when I started taking this idea seriously and figured, what the heck, I have nothing to lose really besides money and my pride maybe if it doesn't work out. As of right now, just this past day, I've gotten a Gmail account, I've gotten the Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest handles, I've signed up for a Spotify and registered the domain. Next steps are setting up an LLC, get my business license, and even if this is a complete fail, I'll still have learned things. And if it doesn't fail, then I get to have a business, which is so cool. So I did it. I started a business. It is currently July 22nd, so it's a lot later. After I made that first video, I really started taking the time to do all the things I was talking about. So I made all the social media accounts, I signed up and created an LLC, I started looking for markets, and the thing that I finally decided on doing is making homemade candles. First I was thinking of designing my own products and doing something with that, but I just realized that I kind of wanted something that was a little more hands-on, that I got to create. And also some of the things I was wanting to design, you had to buy so many, like you had a minimum order quantity of 1,000, which was just not something that I was ready to invest in if I didn't even know if I liked it. I didn't really start selling until May/June, so it took me a while to test all the products that I wanted and to have everything sent in and take the time to make so many. So it's been really fun and I've really enjoyed it. But these are all of my summer scents. So here's how they kind of look. They're 100% soy wax. I make them with these really high quality fragrance oils, so they're good for your health, they're good for you to burn a lot. I have spent a lot of time making these candles, and just seeing a bunch of people buy them at markets has been so fun and so gratifying, because people have had just such nice feedback for me, and it's been so nice just getting to meet new people that I normally want to get to meet. As you can tell, we have a lot of candles down here, and that is my fall and market prep. I'm so excited for that. I already have the labels designed and printed out. In fact, why don't I give you guys just a little sneak peek? So if you were wondering, I hand design all the labels and then I get them printed from a supplier, and then I hand apply them all. Maybe a few little sneak peeks of some new scents and flavors that are coming. I don't know. I'm really excited though, because I feel like fall and winter scents are some of the best scents to have, truly. It's the time of year where just the cozy smells are just 10 out of 10. That's kind of just wanted to update you guys on what I've been up to. I haven't done YouTube in a second, and honestly the reason for that is because my computer is about to give out. It's really old and it doesn't have very much storage, and so trying to upload footage and edit on there has been really difficult, and it keeps cutting me out of my editing program. So I just took a little hiatus. Okay, so I thought I might tell you guys just some of the fun milestones I've had since starting this business. As you know, it was in the works last year, but it took me a while to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. In January is when I really started making candles and spending all of the time with the different wicks, the different tints, the different waxes, fragrances, anything and everything you can think of. It took me quite a while to figure out what I loved and felt really confident selling. We started selling a couple of months ago, and let me tell you about some of the fun things that have happened since then. First off, I came up with our name and even created an LLC for it, which was so crazy and felt so surreal. But the name of my business is Honey June Co. I love it so much, and I can't think of a better name for me personally because it just means so much to me. If you don't know, my birthday is actually in June, and so is my husband's, and we have the same exact birthday, same year and everything, and we were born on different continents. June has always just been kind of special for me, so I was talking with him and we looked up the birth flowers for June, and it's rose and honeysuckle. And as soon as I heard honeysuckle, I was like, I just need to shorten it to Honey June. I'm like, that is the cutest thing, and it just, I know what it means, and so it's so special and personal to me, but it also just like a cute name. So that's the name of my business. It has been so fun to decide all these different things for it. I created a logo, I have all the different branding colors, I created my first table setup. All that stuff was so fun, especially as someone who is a marketing major. I could have done that for forever. We were able to do the name and LLC. We also had our first market in, I believe it was the beginning of June, and it was so fun. I was a little nervous, not gonna lie. I just told myself I just want to sell one candle that day, and it honestly ended up being the best market ever. The market itself was a bit slow, but honestly that was the best for me because I kind of got to dip my toe in, and people who came by, I really got to give them lots of attention and talk to them and kind of practice my pitch on them. talking about my products because I hadn't really done that before. So that was really, really cool. Another cool thing that we did is I actually created a website. You can see a little preview here, but that took quite a while. It was a labor of love, and we even had our first online sale with it. So that was really, really fun. So I got to go out and package up that order and send it out. And I just really, really love doing that. So that's something I hope I get to do more in the future, is online orders. So I'm gonna hopefully have a few more this year. But the next crazy thing that happened was I actually was able to do a wholesale order for someone. So I met someone at the first market, and she has her own business too, where she does like, it's called Comfy Cozy Games. It's so cute, but basically the idea is that she just gets people together for game nights, and she'll do like little get-togethers, and she wanted to do these little comfy cozy boxes to send out to people. And so she told me she loved my candles and would love to do a wholesale order for me. So I was shocked, but I was so excited. So I worked with her and we came up with a design, and I ended up making 20 candles for her, which was really, really cool. So I got to give those to her last month, and I'm so excited to see what she does with them, and I had so much fun. So again, hoping for more wholesale orders in the future because I had such a great time, and it was cool that we got to customize it for her, but it was still my candle and my branding, I guess you could say. And then the last really cool thing that we did is we've done about 3 markets in person and a couple where I just leave my products on the table, and they've all done okay. But at our last market, on one of the days, it was a 6-hour market, we made over $500, and I didn't even have a sale for almost the first 2 hours. So that day ended up being super crazy, but it was so fun. I loved it so much. I just had the best time, and it really felt like a pinch me moment of, wow, people actually like what I'm doing, and it's like showing itself through sales and people just coming over and saying nice things. So we've only been in business for a couple months, but we've had some really cool milestones, and I've just loved this whole process. I've started to feel so much more myself, if that makes sense, because I was interviewing for all these corporate jobs, and I just felt like I was putting on a persona of someone who wasn't me, because I didn't feel like I could be creative, because the questions they would ask, they want you to dress, what you're supposed to do for A, B, and C, it just kind of felt like I was stuck in a box. And so doing this has been a really scary but really exciting process, and I have just loved going to markets. I've loved talking to people. I've loved doing social media for stuff, and it has just been amazing to be surrounded by so many other cool businesses. And yeah, so that's just a little update. Sorry, this video is basically just me talking and gushing about how excited I am, but I just wanted to give you guys an update about what I've been up to, and hopefully we can have lots more content in the future where I can show you how I make my candles. I can show you my candle studio setup, because I actually have one now, and I'm just so excited, and I'm so happy that you guys are here watching this with me, and I love you. Okay, bye.